Would you say it's also important to a government decision maker in kind of looking at the website? And to me, the website is the biggest piece of that visibility. It's kind of the central hub of everything else that you do, because no matter what you do, go to a trade show or hand somebody your capability statement, they're going to wind up back at your website. It's just sort of the hub of everything. Would you say that it's important to look at a prospective government contractor and say, oh, yes, I can also see evidence on your website where I feel confident that you can hire the talent that we're going to need to be able to fulfill the contract?
That is important. I mean, if you, if say you were looking for a position or anybody is looking for a position, what do you typically do? Look at that company's website. And I've seen websites where the main homepage has different fonts. And I think to myself, if this website that's basically representing this company has different fonts, to me that tells me that they don't have the quality that I typically want to provide and look for when I'm on the other side. So things like that I think are very critical, very small, but very critical, at least in my opinion, where I don't know that I would want to go work for that company because the lack of quality is not sufficient for me as a person looking for a new job or considering working with that company. Quality, of course, quality is very, very important to me.
What do you have any kind of marketing background? Have you actually studied marketing or design? You know a lot. That's why I asked.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Actually, funny, all the marketing that I've ever had was in college. And I remember walking out of on break one night. I went to worked and then went to school at night. And I remember walking out during break during my marketing class and had this brilliant invention idea just from my marketing class. So I loved my marketing class. And what's so funny is years later, when you're talking about educating yourself so you can actually speak the language of who you're talking to, years later, I actually invented a product. And before I went to a manufacturer, I actually took a injection molding class just so I would be able to speak the language of the manufacturers so we could have a better conversation and be able to really understand and respect each other through the development of my product. But yeah, that's pretty funny that it all started in marketing class and I absolutely loved it. But that's really the only training that I've ever had, but I appreciate the compliment. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no, definitely very, very knowledgeable. And I enjoy talking to folks that are running a government contracting company or working for a government contracting company. I hear that knowledge and I hear that you get it, because from my perspective, looking inward, I feel like, oh, this is great. This company is going to do well because you have that knowledge.